Alright, we've taken a look at empty objects, and we've taken a look at bringing in background images so that we can model against them. Now let's take a look at combining the two and what some of the differences are. Let's go ahead and delete our cube. And we're going to go ahead and add a background or an empty object. So I'll hit Shift A. And this time under empty, I'm going to grab image. And we see we have a little square down here. Now in this case, I'm going to rotate this. And I'm going to rotate it on the x-axis 90 degrees. So 90, enter. So now it'll be facing our front view. Now things are kind of similar and kind of not. We no longer have any way to access this over here. We can still access background images, but that's the old school way we looked at. But we can come over to this data block and open that up, and we see that we get the same basic dialog that we got with our background images. And if we open this up and we grab our Brog Beast, we can see even from here that our image is imported. Now, that's an important distinction depending on how you like to model. When we use an empty object, we can see no matter what our view is. So whether we're orthographic or not, or whether we're rotating or not, our image is still there. Now, we still have our transparency settings, although now it will default to 100% instead of 50%. We still have our offsets, and we still have our size. Now our size comes in at 1 unit. So we would have to make it 10 units to make it like our other image. And we would also have to center it at 0.5 units. But it is all very similar. And it's really just going to come down to which method you prefer to use in your modeling workflow. In this case, you can keep your images visible while scooting around and doing whatever you need to do, but you lose some of the advantages of constraining yourself to an orthographic view. With the old background image, which we can find over here, it heavily constrains your view of your images, but sometimes that's a good thing for getting very exact models, particularly if you're working on things like automotive modeling or something like that, where you don't want to slip up and start working in perspective. But now you have two different versions of getting your background image in that you can choose from. So we'll begin to move on to more modeling techniques. I'll see you there.